need to go to school or to work. On a public holiday, we can play or rest. So tell me, Jenny, do you like public holidays?
Yes.
Me too. I also like public holidays. And tell me, are there some public holidays coming up?
Yes.
And when is it starting?
On Saturday.
And are you excited?
No.
Why not?
Because at the end of public holiday, we have to take a lot of tests.
Oh, goody, goody. So that means you have to study really hard.
Yes.
So you can't really play much, hey?
Yes.
Okay. So what we're going to do today is, Jenny, we are going to talk about public holidays. Think about your favorite holiday. Okay? I want you to think not a public holiday, your favorite holiday. Okay? So, name the holiday, the date of the holiday, the reason why you like the holiday, and why I like this holiday. So, think about it. Okay? Think about when it is or when it was, the reason for the holiday, why did you go on holiday, and then why you like this specific holiday. Okay.
So, could I say beach?
Ooh, the beach. That sounds amazing. And when was that?
It was on Saturday, 25th.
Mm-hmm. And then what did you do at the beach?
So, Saturday, November 25th. Yeah.
November 25th? Mm-hmm. And what did you do at the beach?
At there, I was with my cousin and I was collecting shells. The sand was pretty deep, and it was also slippery, so it's kind of hard to walk on.
I completely. Oh, wow. And tell me, did you have fun?
Yes.
Did you eat the ice cream?
Yes.
Oh, and what flavor was your ice cream?
Matcha.
Ooh. And also tell me, what was the reason for this holiday? Why did you go to the beach?
The reason is that it felt like it, but also at the same time, my cousin and I was supposed to go to my cousin grandparent.
Yes.
So at that day, we were inside our car and we were just listening to music. Then it's kind of like my aunt just said like, "Yep, this is the spot." So her car just land next to the beach. So by that, we thought that we just gonna walk to my cousin grandparent, but no. But at that they just take a picture. And the worst, I think that is the worst because I just hated to take a picture because we have to stand like a stone. Like standing a stone is okay for me, but smile for next 5 hours just to take a single picture just wreck my brain for some reason.
Oh, wow. That sounds great. And did you end up taking the picture?
Yes.
And did you print out the picture?
No.
Not. You must print it out and put it in a frame.
Yes.
Okay. So tell me, why did you like this specific holiday?
Because it's a very memorable day and it was a very, really fun day for me.
Like the word you used there, it's a memorable day. So that means you're going to treasure that memory for the rest of your life. That's really good. Thank you for sharing. So, moving on. So, what is your favorite public holiday? What is your favorite public holiday?
So the main public holiday I like is Christmas because at that day is the weather is cold and chilly and just the perfect temperature in my spot. And by that in school was a whole new day for me. We could eat candies and play games, but at the same time we have to do our homework.
Oh, wow. Okay, so before we going to carry on with our questions and answering, let's quickly watch a video based on public holidays. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, there we go. So let me just quickly. Okay.
Read the option and see I can change your story. This is a metabolism killer. This is a metabolism killer. And even want to speak real Vietnamese from your first lesson? Sign up for your free lifetime account at VietnamesePod101.com. Christmas is surprisingly not one of the biggest holidays in Vietnam because not all of us are Christians. In this video today, I'm going to share with you the 10 biggest holidays in Vietnam. I'm going to also share with you some of the most common food or like traditions or some other habits of Vietnamese people in these days, okay? Hello everyone, Vietnamese Link, welcome back to VietnamesePod101.com, the fastest, easiest, and...
Pardon? Say again?
Is, I think pho is the common food because everyone likes pho. Even other countries like.
I know, I agree with you. So let's just listen what she says about what food do you eat on certain public holidays and what do you do?
Most fun way to learn Vietnamese. Let's get started.
Lunar New Year, my favorite.
Number one, of course, the biggest one, which is Tết Nguyên Đán. Tết Nguyên Đán. Tết Nguyên Đán. This is like the biggest holidays of Vietnamese people. It's like New Year in your countries. So basically, Tết Nguyên Đán will be from the 23rd December in lunar calendar until like the 4th or the 5th of January, which is basically like a very long holiday. So we'll have like around 1 to 2 weeks off. We don't have to work. We don't have to do anything. We just stay home, have good food, send wishes to everyone. We have a lot of traditions during these days. In Tết Nguyên Đán, basically this is like the most important holidays of Vietnamese people. Tết Nguyên Đán. During Tết Nguyên Đán, we will eat a lot of good food. You can have good food everywhere you go. For example, like thịt gà, miến, măng, thịt kho đông, bánh chưng, mứt Tết, etc. So these are some of the very common foods during Tết holiday. If you happen to visit Vietnam around January or February, you will definitely enjoy Tết holiday ambience around Vietnam. But make sure that you have some food ready at home because it's not very easy to find food on the streets. Everything is closed. I have seen a lot of foreigners panicking during the holiday because it's their first time traveling to Vietnam. So just in case.
My favorite.
Oh.
The second one after that holiday is Tết Hàn Thực.
Ooh.
Tết Hàn Thực. Tết Hàn Thực. Hàn Thực means to eat cold food in Vietnamese traditional language. Hàn means cold. Thực means to eat. So basically on this day we will eat bánh trôi, bánh chay. Bánh trôi, bánh chay. So it's kind of rice cakes, floating rice cake. And it's very popular in Vietnam. Everywhere people will sell it and people will eat it and will put it on the altar and pray for like peace and other things. Aside from Tết Hàn thực, you can also say ngày bánh trôi bánh chay, ngày bánh trôi bánh chay, ngày bánh trôi bánh chay, and it happens on the 3rd of March in lunar calendar.
That can be called tteokbokki, as you say.
What, how do you say it?
Tteokbokki.
Oh, wow. And what does that mean?
It's the same flavor of rice cake, but also at the same time, it's small. It's kind of like a weenie, but small and short. It's very cute, but at the same time, when you eat it, it's kind of chewy and kind of like tastes like rice, but very soft and kind of like mixy and just at the top of cherry. The perfect one is the sauce. The sauce of it is
Yes.
good.
Oh, sounds amazing. Okay, so let's watch the next one. Thank you for sharing, Jenny. I love that. Pumpkin space.
Next one, Dỗ tổ Hùng Vương. Dỗ tổ Hùng Vương. Dỗ tổ Hùng Vương is the Hùng King commemoration holiday. So on this day, we will have one day off. If it happens to be on Saturday or Sunday, they will have 2 or 3 days off accordingly. So this is the day to show appreciation or to remember Hùng Kings because he protected the country in the past. And also, this is a very, very big holiday in Đền Hùng. Đền Hùng. Vietnamese people usually go to Đền Hùng in Phú Thọ to pray or to travel. Quốc tế phụ nữ. Quốc tế phụ nữ. Quốc tế phụ nữ.
Everyone should
It's a
know.
very popular holiday in Vietnam. So this is a chance for women to ask for gifts from their partner or boyfriend or husband. And also this is a day to show appreciation to women who sacrifice a lot for the family and other things as well.
Great. This one coming up.
Giải phóng miền Nam and Quốc tế lao động. Giải phóng miền Nam. Giải phóng miền Nam is on 30th of April. And Quốc tế lao động. Quốc tế lao động. Quốc tế lao động is on 1st May because the 2 days are closed. So usually we'll have a very long holiday for like at least 2 days. If it happens on weekend, we're gonna have like maybe 2 or 3 more days off. Depends on the calendar at the moment. Giải phóng miền Nam is when the sound of Vietnam, Ho Chi Minh City got independence. And Quốc tế lao động is like the Labor Day where we celebrate all the workers in Vietnam in the past because that is like one of the historical events. Now it's the holiday for children, which is International Children's Day. Quốc tế thiếu nhi.
We just celebrate that in school.
Oh, yay.
Like they have every game.
Quốc tế thiếu nhi happens on.
So we need to celebrate this one, Jenny?
So we celebrated in our school and it was pretty fun. They have a lot of games and a lot of fruits and candies. As so every single game we play, we got every single stamp in the table that we get. And if we got all of them, then we could have a prize. Like on top of the tables, they can have chips, candy, any candies or flavored chip that every children likes. Also, they also have a lucky money, but we just thought that it just outside is just lucky money and inside just empty. But actually inside it was a paper that's saying very meaningful things that just warm our heart. And with that, it have a bracelet with a jingle bell.
Oh, wow, with a jingle bell. I like that. Okay, so now let's watch some of these public holidays. So tell me, based on what you watch, what is your favorite public holiday, Jenny?
The Children's Day.
Sounds to me that is a good plan. And what day of the week is the best for a public holiday?
Um,
What day of the week?
the Lunar New Year. Lunar New Year.
Right. And do you like public holidays?
Yes,
And why do you like them?
because we could get a day off without worrying things, and we can have fun. And by that, we can also meet our family like in Lunar New Year. That is all people can have a day off. They can have something fun. They can go anywhere. And by that,
Absolutely.
in that day, my family meets my grandparents and my cousin.
Oh, and then everyone can spend time together. That is so important. And okay, so what we're going to do is, Jenny, we are going to read public holidays in South Korea. So, can you read the article there for us, public holidays in South Korea?
Is people always hope that public holidays are on weekday. This is because they can get an extra day off of work or school. Many people feel that South Korea needs more public holidays. Then, should the government allow more public holidays? Some say that South Korea needs more public holidays. First, South Koreans work very long hours and have very short vacation. People in other countries work less and rest more. It is time for South Koreans to rest longer. Second, South Koreans need more time to remember important events in their history. For example, South Korea made the most important law in 1948. The South Korean people should remember such events. Others disagree. First, on public holiday, people do not work. This means that fewer things are made and sold. Then company may let their worker go. In other words, many people may lose their jobs. Second, on public holidays, people just waste their time. Most people just sleep, watch television, and eat too much. South Koreans should work and study harder without wasting their time.
Okay. So, do you think South Korea needs to have more public holidays? I think.
Yes.
So let's answer the question based on the article. So why do people hope that a public holiday is on a weekday?
Because it is the day off for South Korean and they don't have to worry about that much and they can just rest.
Absolutely. And why do South Koreans need more public holidays?
It is because that people just say that they have to work more, but other less people don't know what they felt inside. And also, a lot of people may just get sick and get very tired from working every single day without resting, and other things that may have South Korean have important law in 1948, and by that they had to remember as such history back then from their country.
Wow, Jenny, that's amazing. You remember even the year 1948. That was good. And tell me, what kind of events should people remember from the past? So you mentioned now the one, okay? So the history of 1948. What else?
They should remember such events from the back history Well, we only say 1948, but well, maybe other year they have different events, but
Yes.
by that, people just maybe just forgot and just work their butt off.
They butt off, yes. They work their butt off. Well done, Jenny. So, why is it a problem for South Korea if people do not work on a public holiday?
Because in that day, a lot of people may just waste their time, like eat a lot of things and just sleep, watching television, and by that,
Yeah.
company will just let their worker off, but by that, company will just lose a lot of debt and money, and by that, they may lose their job too.
Wow, Jenny, that's amazing. That was really good. And how do people waste their time on a public holiday? So you mentioned one about sleeping. What are the other two?
Is watching television and eats a lot of food.
Yeah, well done, Jenny. That was excellent. Okay, so now moving over to our vocabulary. So we've got the words. Absolutely. And then the last one, number 5.
Is her birth is an important event for everybody.
Oh, well done, Jenny. That was great. Okay, so now moving over to our speaking activity. Practice our once again our supporting opinions and our refuting opinions. So for supporting, we've got number 1, more public holidays will help workers to become healthy. Number 2, school children do not need more public holidays. And number 3, families will be happier when there are more public holidays. And number 4, public holidays are bad for companies. So, can you match their supporting opinions with A, B, C, and D to number 1 to 4?
Is more public holiday will need more workers to become healthy because it is C because they can rest or exercise.
Exercise, yeah, well done. And what about number 2?
School children do not need more public holidays. Is D because they have long summer and winter vacations.
Oh, well done. Then number 3.
Is B because they can spend time together. I mean, its family will be happier when there are more public holidays.
And then number 4.
Is public holiday are bad for companies because they need to pay workers for doing nothing.
Well done, Jenny. So those were the supporting. Now we're going to do the refuting. Are you ready? So
I'm
number
ready.
1, but now you're going to read them for us.
Is people waste their time on public holidays? Is A that's not correct. Public holidays help workers feel better. As a result, they will work harder and after having public holidays. South Korea does not need more public holidays. Is B I disagree. Most people go on trips or do other activities. More public holidays will cost company too much money because C I disagree. Many public holidays are lost each year because they fall on the weekend. And people will remember important events that are celebrated on holidays. D, that's not correct. People don't care about why they have a holiday.
Hi, excellent. Well done. That was good. Okay, now moving over to our last part, opinion and example. So, can you read our supporting opinion there?
It is important for South Korea to have more public holidays. First, family can spend more time together. Most fathers and many mothers are very busy working. Children are busy studying at school. Extra holidays will give parents and children the chance to have fun together. In addition, when people have more public holidays, they can rest. As a result, worker and student will do even more work after this holiday. This is good for everyone.
Right. Now, based on that, so let's see what is the main idea in the supporting opinion here.
It is important for South Korea to have more public holidays.
And now, can you please give us the supporting ideas?
Is at the same time people can rest and have a day off without have to work hard. And by that they can have fun, they can meet their family and have fun, and they can also have memorable days to have a day off.
Yes, well done. And now, can you give some examples to support the ideas? Can you give us examples of the supporting ideas?
Is that family can have a chance to have fun together.
And how can they have fun? Like, give us an example.
They can go fun trip, and by that they can also have memorable days, and they can have dinner together. They can have many activities together, and also have a bedtime story or go camping or cooking together.
Yes. That is a good idea. So they can do many activities. Well done. And then the next one
is extra the opposing opinion or the student supporting opinion.
Okay. So opposing opinions. Okay, read for us the opposing opinion.
Is extra public holidays in South Korea are a bad idea. First, they hurt companies and workers. Public holidays mean that people don't work. As a result, companies make less money. Some companies may fail and their workers may lose their jobs. Second, people to do nothing on public holidays. It is not healthy to sit and watch television all day. Going to work or school keeps people active.
Okay. So that was the supporting side. Now, what is the main idea in the opposing opinion?
Is that first they hurt companies and workers.
And public holidays is a bad idea in South Korea. Okay. So that is one of the main ideas. Now tell me, can you give me some supporting ideas here? Why?
Is because some companies may fail and lose, and their workers may lose their jobs. Second, if companies will have less and less money, they will be poor, and the companies will be small and small every each year if they have public holidays. And by that, workers who work in the companies will have very little money, so they may end up poor.
Right. That was really good. Now, can you give us examples to support these ideas?
Is as a result, companies make less money. So by that, less money is like at first they have a half the money, but then day by day, if they have public holidays, by that they also have to give their workers their money so they can work better. But by that the company's money also become less because workers just have like workers do not work for the company anymore if if a public holiday is changed. As a result, this may have a very bad idea for the companies and the workers too.
So with public holidays, what happens is the places are closed and then they cannot make money. So that means they cannot make a profit to be able to afford people and pay them salaries. Okay. So then they make less money, and that's how the companies won't be able to afford people to have more jobs or to get even an increase. So that is, and then the second one.
The second one is it's not healthy to sit and watch television all day. Going to work or school keep people active.
So can you give us an example of that?
Is also at the same time people just waste all the time, and people just waste all their day just doing nothing. Well, it's also true that going to work or school keep people active because they can do many activity and they don't have to, and at the same time they don't have to sit doing nothing and waste the time. And by that they going to work or going to school, they can meet new people, and there's they're worried about public public station thingy will just well won't be no more a problem anymore because every day they go school or work, they can talk many people, and sometimes they just feel better. And by that, they can increase their money more and more in companies too, and they can make new friends.
Absolutely, that's a good idea. I like your angle. Well done. That was really good. Okay, so now we're going to do our discussion. So once again, let's discuss these questions, and then we are going to do our little debate. So, do you enjoy public holidays, Cheney?
Yes, because I can meet my family and play with my cousin. And my
I
aunt.
love that. And how many cousins do you have?
No, wait. Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7. 7.
Oh, that's awesome. And tell me, do South Koreans need more rest? In your opinion?
No, because they can have less money and they wouldn't have a chance that having less money that keep doing people do many things, because by that if we want food we need money. If we want to enjoy and stay at home peacefully, we need money for the debt.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I like that. And do you think people care about the reason for a public holiday? Or are they just happy that they have a day off at work and school?
Well, I think that people do care about the reason for public holidays because they can also have fun with their family or their friend or their cousin. They can have memorable day. They could enjoy many activities, and by that they can take a picture and print it out and stick it on the book. And when they grow out of their years, they can look at the book again and just remember all the beautiful days.
Oh, that's great. And tell me, will extra public holidays be good or bad for South Korea? Extra public holidays.
Extra. No,
And why do you say that?
because South Korea, if they work a lot, mean that they need money, and if they just work for one day, then the money just get lower and lower, even the companies, and the companies may have a problem with their debt, like electricity bill, the water bill, blah blah blah, many things. Like
So
the world
it's
needs
called
money.
it's called the utilities. We call it the utilities bill. So utilities are your power, your water, and all of those bills that you need to pay to operate. Okay, that's good. And does it matter if people do nothing on a public holiday?
Yes,
And
because
why?
if every day, like if they're going to work and they just go home and watch television, and if the public holiday came in that year, then if they do nothing but just watch television, like all the day they do, it's like the same boring loop. Like every day just doing boring things, sleep, eat, watch television. Yeah, boring.
Yeah, and do you think they will get lazy?
Yes, very, very lazy.
Yeah, maybe if they've done something active and educational, it might have been different, but not everyone does that, right? Okay, so moving on to our debate part. So for today, so you are going to choose one of the statements below. Once again, you can choose any one. Number 1, number 2, number 3. You're going to tell me.
I'm gonna choose number 1.
So South Koreans need to work much harder. So, are you ready to debate it? Are you for it or are you against it?
Can't stop.
You're against it, so I'm going to be for it. All right. So, are you ready to tell me why you are against it?
Because South Korean needs gangster and foreign, so I don't get it.
Pardon?
Like gangster and foreign, I don't get it.
So South Koreans need to work much harder. Must I explain it to you?
Like you say that gangster and foreign, like you're foreign and I'm gangster. I don't get it.
Okay, so South Koreans need to work much harder. So that means if you are for it, that means you support it. You say yes. So South Koreans need to work much harder. But if you're against it, you say no. South Koreans do not need to work much harder because of these reasons.
Also, I'm foreign. Okay, I want to choose foreign.
Okay, then I'm going to be against it. Okay, so let's go.
So South Koreans need to work much harder. Well, sure, because they have to work a lot, and I think that government that tell the South Koreans to work harder because that if they have more public holidays, then they will get less money, and the country is not but just calling poor. So they have to work much harder so their money can level up. And by that, they don't have to worry about debt and a lot of things. And if they have the things they want, like if they saw the things that they want, they can just buy them. and company will increase their money, and mean by that the fashion skills or things they have will level up, and the companies will look fashionable and look beautiful more beautiful.
Yes, so they will be more advanced and ahead of in the fashion world and the industry.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good point. Okay, so I'm against it. The reason being South Koreans doesn't need to work much harder. I believe they also need to rest and spend time with their families. The reason why I'm saying this is number one, I think that if they spend time with their families, which is a valuable time, it motivates them to work even harder when they are at work. And when they get more time off, that means that they are more rested and relaxed, and they can be more innovative, and they can work much harder because they've got the energy to do it. And I also think that South Koreans doesn't necessarily need to work harder. However, they can work smarter.
Oh.
Okay. So Jenny, did you enjoy today's session?
Yes.
Me too. You did so well today. That was really, really fun. So Jenny, you are going to practice once again debating these three in your own time, these three topics, and then I will see you next time. Just remember, it's going to be public holiday, so I will see you next week. Okay.
Okay.
Bye-bye, Jenny. Have a great day and enjoy your public holidays.
Goodbye, you too. Các bạn không nấu trứng